Good morning, welcome to the International English Language Testing System. This is a mock speaking test conducted by Maulik English Academy. Today I'm your examiner. My name is Nahi and the exam code is S2235614. The exam will be held in three parts. Before the main part, I would like to ask you some personal questions. So are you ready?
Yes,
So what is your full name?
my full name is Sunchatisam Nuha. You can call me Nuha.
So where do you come from?
I come from Pirozpur, but I was born and raised in Dhaka.
So what do you have a hobby?
Well, actually, I have two hobbies. I love listening to music and I usually read.
Okay, so do you study or work?
Well, currently I'm off study because my SSC exam just finished and I'm waiting for my results, but I do work part-time job.
Okay, so let's move to the main examination. First part is about clothes. Where do you buy most of your clothes?
Well, most of the time I usually buy clothes from shops that are near me. Like in Manipur, this area, there are many shops that were from where I can find good quality, cheap price, good quality clothes. So yeah, this is from where I buy my clothes.
How often do you buy new clothes for yourself?
Well, I don't buy new clothes for myself that often. I wait until all my clothes are worn out for myself to buy new clothes.
How do you decide which clothes to buy?
To be honest, I usually don't do the deciding. My parents do that. I just wear whatever they buy for me. I think they decide based on how it fits me or maybe if it's good for my skin color or not. So yeah.
Have the kinds of clothes you like changed in recent years?
Well, yeah. When I was younger, I used to like clothes that would make me feel much more adorable, like princess clothes, and which made me feel special. But now, as I'm growing older, and I realize that more elegant clothes are much more better for me. So usually, I dress more elegantly and polished. I dress more polished clothes.
Okay. Let's move to the part two. In this part, you will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what are you going to say. You can make some notes to help you if you wish. Here is a paper.
Thank you very much.
The time starts now. So time is finished. You can start now.
Yes. So this is a very interesting topic actually. A few days ago, I was talking to my friend about how I spend my money or where I spend my money. We were talking this topic because, well, recently, as I said before, I got a part time job and I'm earning now. So she was asking me what I do with my money. We were talking about how to manage my money because, well, of course, managing money is not easy. And yeah, in the end of the discussion, we came up with a reasonable explanation actually. We decided that since it's like our money that we can just save, we're going to save this money and just use money that my parents are giving me right now. And
Okay,
yeah,
let's move to part three. Part two is divided into two sections. The first section is about money and young people. Why do some parents give their children money to spend each week?
well, honestly, I think it is to teach their children how to manage money properly because it's not very easy job and sometimes the children usually they since they don't know how much things cost they buy whatever they want. But if a parent gives their child just a specific amount of money for each week and ask them to use it for their specific reason, they might know how to manage their money properly. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why the parents give that money to
Do you
children.
agree that schools should teach children how to manage money?
Well, yes, as I said before, managing money is not easy. It's a very difficult job. Earning money may be easy for some people, but if they cannot manage that money, the money will just go to waste. You see, there's a reason why rich stay rich and the poor always stay poor. Rich know how to manage their money properly, but to poor, they usually do not know how to manage their money. So even if they earn a lot of money, they just end up wasting that amount of money.
Do you think it is a good idea for students to earn money while studying?
As I've said, I myself am earning money. So yeah, I think it's very good if a student is studying and also earning money. You see, we can't always ask parents for money when money is very tight. So if I'm earning money for myself, I can just buy things that I actually need in life without asking for for my parents to give me money. And I can also help them with their housework with the money that I'm earning. So I think it's actually very good for if the student is earning money.
Okay, so let's move to the section 2. Do you think it is true that in today's society money cannot buy happiness?
Well, in some sectors it's true, in some it's not. So if I want to say it's not, then like yeah, money can't buy me friendship, money can't buy me deeper bonds, money can't always buy happiness. But if I want to talk about things that I like if I want to eat something, I can buy that with money, and eating things that I love makes me feel happy. And there's also clothes, that there are many things that I want to do in life that actually requires so much money. So if I have that type of money, I think I would be happy. So like yeah, I'm in mixed division on this topic.
What disadvantages are there in a society where the gap between rich and poor is very large?
Well, there are very like many disadvantages in a society where the gap between the poor and the rich are large, because well, in this society, the rich always stay rich, and the poor always stay poor. The poor are not always treated very less, and since there is no balance in the society, slowly the society falls apart.
Okay. Do you think richer countries have a responsibility to help poorer countries?
If we want a peaceful and harmonious world, I think richer countries should take responsibility for the poorer countries, because richer countries are more manageable, they know how to work properly, but you see the poorer countries are always unfortunate. So if the richer countries help and take responsibility of the poorer countries, I think the world would be much more peaceful and everybody would be able to live happily.
So that was the end of part 3 and also the end of your examination. Thanks for coming here.